Hello students, welcome to the YouTube channel of Science Zone. My name is Suman Pandey and this is the 6th video of chapter Haloalkanes and Haloarenes. In the previous video, we already discussed the physical properties of haloalkanes and haloarenes. Now, in this video, we will study the chemical properties of haloalkanes. In chemical properties, we will discuss 5 topics. First, types of chemical reactions of haloalkanes. Second, nucleophilic substitution reaction of haloalkanes. Third, mechanism of SN1 reaction. Fourth, factors affecting SN1 reaction. And fifth, characteristics of SN1 reaction. But before that, if you are new in this channel, then please subscribe the channel to get regular notifications of all the newly uploaded videos and also like and share the videos. So, let's start the video from our first topic, that is types of chemical reactions of haloalkanes. Types of chemical reactions. Now, haloalkane can undergo 3 types of chemical reactions. First, nucleophilic substitution reaction. Second, elimination reaction. And third, reaction with metals. Now, in case of nucleophilic substitution reaction, the CX bond of haloalkanes are polar in nature. Now, the halogen X can act as a nucleophile. So, in many cases, some other strong nucleophiles can substitute halogen and undergoes nucleophilic substitution reaction, which is also known as SN reaction. Now, in second case, haloalkanes can react with alcoholic KOH and undergoes beta elimination reaction, in which the hydrogen and halogen from haloalkanes are removed, which is also known as dehydrohalogenation reaction. And in such reaction, alkenes are produced by the elimination reaction of haloalkanes. Now, in third case, haloalkanes are reacted with active metals like sodium, magnesium, etc. and they form organometallic compounds. Now, these reactions of haloalkanes with metals can also be used to prepare alkanes from haloalkanes. Now, in this video, we will cover the nucleophilic substitution reaction in detail, and for elimination reaction and reaction of haloalkane with metal, we will make a separate video. Nucleophilic substitution reaction. As the polar carbon-halogen bond is present in haloalkane compounds, nucleophilic reagents are attracted by partially positively charged carbon atoms and substitute halogens. As we know that कि haloalkane के अंदर जो carbon-halogen bond होता है, it is polar in nature, because of which halogen contain partial negative charge and carbon contain partial positive charge. Now, nucleophilic reagents जो कि इलेक्ट्रॉन पेयर डोनेट करने की कैपेबिलिटी रखते हैं, they are attracted towards this partially positively charged carbon. Now, during this partially positive charged carbon is attacked by nucleophile, and this nucleophile substitutes the halogen. Now, this nucleophilic ion which are Lewis base are called nucleophilic reagents. So, जो ये अटैकिंग ग्रुप्स होते हैं जो हेलोजन को सब्स्टिट्यूट करते हैं, दे आर नोन एज न्यूक्लियोफिलिक reagents. Now, the substitution reaction that take place through the nucleophilic substitution reaction is called SN reaction. So, यहाँ पे जो रिएक्शन जहाँ पे न्यूक्लियोफाइल हेलोजन को सब्स्टिट्यूट करता है, it is also known as nucleophilic substitution reaction, and in short, it is also known as SN reaction. Now, what is the simple mechanism of this reaction? So, यहाँ पे हम देख सकते हैं कि this is our haloalkane, जहाँ पे ये behave कर रहा है as a reactant and it is also known as substrate. Now, a nucleophile is here. Now, this nucleophile will attack on the partially positive charge carbon of this haloalkane, and along with that, this halogen nucleophile will behave as a leaving group. So ये हेलोजन जो है ये कार्बन को लीव करके न्यूक्लियोफाइल बन जाएगा सेपरेटली, which is known as substituted nucleophile. और in place of this halogen, this first nucleophile will join with carbon forming another product. So this type of reaction is known as nucleophilic substitution reaction. So इस रिएक्शन के लिए न्यूक्लियोफाइल कौन हो सकते हैं? तो न्यूक्लियोफाइल कैन बी एनी लुईस बेस which are capable of donating electron pair, which are electron rich. They can be negative ions also. For example, OH minus, OR minus, X minus, Cn minus, RCOO minus, SH minus, NH2 minus, and ONO minus are some nucleophiles which can substitute halogen from haloalkanes. Nucleophilic reagents like cyanide and nitride possess two nucleophilic centers. So, what is meant by nucleophilic centers? Actually, किसी भी न्यूक्लियोफाइल के अंदर जो एटम इलेक्ट्रॉन पेयर डोनेट करके कार्बन के साथ बॉन्डिंग करता है, दैट एटम इज नोन एज न्यूक्लियोफिलिक सेंटर. एंड साइनाइड एंड नाइट्राइड जो न्यूक्लियोफाइल हैं, दे हैव टू डिफरेंट न्यूक्लियोफिलिक सेंटर्स. फॉर एग्जांपल, cyanide nucleophile group react as nucleophilic reagent in two different methods. In first method, carbon act as a nucleophilic reagent, so cyanide becomes as a nucleophilic ion and alkyl cyanide product is obtained. That means when carbon of cyanide nucleophile nucleophilic center की तरह behave करता है और ये bonding करता है during nucleophilic substitution reaction, at that time cyanide product हमें मिलता है. While in second structures, nitrogen act as a nucleophilic reagent, so isocyanide product is obtained. That means cyanide nucleophile जब attach होता है from nitrogen, that means nitrogen acts as a nucleophilic center. At that time जो product हमें मिलता है, that type of product are isocyanide product. Now in the same way, in the nucleophilic ion, nitride alkyl nitride product is obtained. When nitrogen atom combine, nitroalkane compound is obtained. That means जब नाइट्राइड न्यूक्लियोफाइल अटैच होता है किसी भी कार्बन के साथ, where oxygen atom act as a nucleophilic center, at that time nitrite compound is obtained. While this nitrogen atom act as a nucleophilic center, at that time जो कंपाउंड बनेगा that will be nitroalkane. That means cyanide and nitrite can behave as a two different type of nucleophiles. When carbon act as a nucleophilic center, then cyanide compound, and when nitrogen act as a nucleophilic center, then isocyanide compounds are obtained. Similarly, in nitrite, then oxygen atom act as a nucleophilic center, and in nitrogen atom act as a nucleophilic center. Now, such nucleophiles having two nucleophilic centers are known as ambident nucleophiles. That means ऐसे nucleophiles जहां पे दो nucleophilic centers present हैं, that means दो different atoms जो हैं, they are capable of donating electron pair and capable of making bonds are known as ambident nucleophiles. Now, the reaction mechanism of nucleophilic substitution are classified in two ways, that is SN1 and SN2. That means जो हम न्यूक्लियोफिलिक सब्स्टिट्यूशन रिएक्शन स्टडी करने वाले हैं, इनको हम दो डिफरेंट कैटेगरीज में क्लासिफाई कर सकते हैं. वन इज SN1 रिएक्शन विच इज ऑल्सो नोन एज यूनिमोलिकुलर न्यूक्लियोफिलिक सब्स्टिट्यूशन रिएक्शन, एंड सेकेंड वन इज SN2 विच इज ऑल्सो नोन एज बाइमोलिकुलर न्यूक्लियोफिलिक सब्स्टिट्यूशन रिएक्शन. Reaction mechanism of SN1 reaction. This reaction is a first order reaction from chemical kinetics point of view. That means unimolecular nucleophilic substitution reactions जो हैं, they are first order reaction in terms of chemical kinetics. Now इसको समझने के लिए we will take an example. Now in this example आप देख सकते हैं tertiary butyl bromide which is our haloalkane and it is our substrate or reactant. Now this is reacted with hydroxide ion, which is our nucleophile. Now this hydroxide nucleophile will substitute bromide ion, that is our halogen, and it will produce tertiary butyl alcohol, that is our product, and along with that it will produce bromide ion, which is our substituted nucleophile. Now in this whole reaction, our reactant is expressed as substrate, our nucleophile is expressed as Nu minus, and the rate constant for this reaction is expressed as K. Now, according to chemical kinetics, the rate of reaction equals to K into concentration of substrate raised to 1. That means यहाँ पे हमारा जो complete rate of reaction है ये depend करता है on the concentration of reactant only. So this means यहाँ पे concentration of reactant is expressed as S, जिसकी power 1 है. That means the order of reaction will be 1. So SN1 reaction has first order. Now for this example we can write like this: rate of reaction is proportional to the concentration of tertiary butyl bromide raised to 1, or we can write like this: the rate of reaction is equal to rate constant multiplied by concentration of tertiary butyl bromide raised to 1. So finally we can say that SN1 reactions are actually first order reaction. Now इस reaction के actual mechanism को हम study करते हैं. Reaction mechanism of SN1 reaction. So, to understand the mechanism of unimolecular nucleophilic substitution reaction, we will take the same example where tertiary butyl bromide, that is our haloalkane, is reacted with hydroxide ion, that is our nucleophile, and it produces tertiary butyl alcohol, that is our product. Along with that, bromide ion is produced, which is our substituted nucleophile. Now, this reaction actually takes place in 2 steps. So we will discuss each step individually. So in step number 1, we can see that here in this structure, this is our tertiary butyl bromide, which is our substrate or reactant. अब इस स्ट्रक्चर में हम देख सकते हैं कि राइट हैंड साइड में ब्रोमीन एटम अटैच्ड है कार्बन के साथ. नाउ दिस ब्रोमीन एटम इज आवर हेलोजन. नाउ एज वी नो दैट कि कार्बन हेलोजन बॉन्ड है, दिस इज पोलर. सो ये कार्बन हेलोजन बॉन्ड है, इट विल अंडरगो हेट्रोलिटिक फिजन. नाउ यहाँ पे हेट्रोलिटिक फिजन के अंदर ब्रोमीन एटम जो है ये एक्चुअली दोनों इलेक्ट्रॉन पेयर को अपनी तरफ अट्रैक्ट करेगा, एंड बिकॉज ऑफ विच यहाँ से इलेक्ट्रॉन पेयर ब्रोमाइड आयन की तरफ मूव हो जाएगा, जिसके कारण सब्स्टिट्यूटेड न्यूक्लियोफाइल, दैट इज अवर ब्रोमाइड आयन, विल गेट प्रोड्यूस्ड. नाउ ड्यूरिंग दिस हेट्रोलिटिक फिजन, कार्बोकैटायन इज प्रोड्यूस्ड, दैट इज आवर टर्शियरी कार्बोकैटायन इन दिस इंटरमीडिएट स्टेज. नाउ यहाँ पे हम देख सकते हैं कि इनिशियली जो हमारा रिएक्टेंट था, यहाँ पे हमारे कार्बन के टोटल 4 सिंगल बॉन्ड्स थे. दैट मीन्स आवर कार्बन वाज एक्चुअली sp3 हाइब्रिडाइज्ड. नाउ प्रोडक्ट में हम देख सकते हैं कि जहां पे कार्बोकैटायन फॉर्म हुआ है, नाउ इन दिस कार्बोकैटायन और कार्बोनियम आयन, द कार्बन हैज ओनली 3 बॉन्ड्स एंड द स्ट्रक्चर इज ट्रायंगुलर प्लेनर. सो वी कैन से दैट द हाइब्रिडाइजेशन चेंजेस टू sp2. सो दिस इज आवर फर्स्ट कंक्लूजन कि स्टेप नंबर 1 में हमारा जो रिएक्टेंट होता है, दैट इज आवर सबस्ट्रेट, which is our haloalkane, ये heterolytic fusion करेगा, and during this heterolytic fusion slowly carbocation is formed where the hybridization changes to sp2 from sp3. Along with that, our substituted nucleophile, that is halogen, will produce. Now as we can see that कि ये जो polar carbon bromine bond है ये break होता है slowly. So during this reaction carbocation ion and bromide ion is formed. Now इस रिएक्शन के अंदर हम देख सकते हैं कि दिस रिएक्शन इज रिवर्सिबल इन नेचर एंड एक्चुअली इट इज स्लो. सो एज पर पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू ऑफ केमिकल काइनेटिक्स, द स्टेप विच इज स्लो इज एक्चुअली rate determining step. That means if we write the rate law expression for this reaction, we can write like this: rate equals to rate constant multiplied by concentration of substrate raised to 1. That means in this overall reaction, the rate of reaction depends only on this first step where the concentration of substrate is involved. That's why the order of the reaction is 1. Now in step 2, nucleophilic reagent completes the substitution reaction by attacking the carbocation. So we can see that कि हमारे स्टेप नंबर 1 में कार्बोकैटायन फॉर्म हुआ था एज अ इंटरमीडिएट स्टेट. नाउ दिस कार्बोकैटायन इज एक्चुअली इलेक्ट्रॉन डेफिशिएंट बिकॉज इट हैज पॉजिटिवली चार्ज कार्बन. नाउ electron rich hydroxide nucleophile can attack on this carbocation and it will produce tertiary butyl alcohol as a product. Now this reaction is fast in nature, so rate of reaction doesn't depends on this step number 2. Now the hydroxide nucleophile can attack on this carbocation from two different sides. First, the hydroxide nucleophile can attach from the left hand side of carbocation to produce an inversion product. Now what is meant by inversion? So initially जो हमने हेलो अल्केन यूज किया था एज अ रिएक्टेंट, there the halogen nucleophile was attached from the right hand side of carbon, while in this product the hydroxyl nucleophile is attached in the left hand side. So हमारा जो स्ट्रक्चर का कॉन्फ़िगरेशन है ये इन्वर्ट हो गया है, so it is known as inversion. Now similarly our hydroxide nucleophile can attack on carbocation from the right hand side. In that case we will get retention product, which means initially हमारा जो हेलो अल्केन था, in that halogen nucleophile was in the right hand side of carbon, and in product also the hydroxide nucleophile is present in the right hand side of the carbon. So the original configuration is retained, so it is known as retention. That means we have two possible structures which are actually mirror images because there is only lateral shift of hydroxide nucleophile. Now second possibility ये है कि if initially हमारा हेलो अल्केन जो हमने यूज किया था, if that halo alkane was optically active, that means the carbon was a chiral carbon. Now what is meant by chiral carbon? The carbon which has all 4 different valencies are known as chiral carbon, and that compound is optically active. In that case अगर हमें जो product मिलेगा, these products are mirror images which are known as enantiomers, and it is also known as racemic mixture. Now about this racemic mixture and enantiomer we will discuss in a different video where we will cover the topic stereochemistry. But यहाँ पे हम देख सकते हैं कि यहाँ जो कार्बन है it has all 3 same valencies. That means this carbon is not actually optically active. So यहाँ भी जो हमें product मिलेगा, these are only product which has inverse configuration and retention configuration. Otherwise, if we use an optically active compound, then there is a chances कि SN1 reaction के products में हमें racemic mixture भी मिल सकते हैं. Factors affecting SN1 reaction. The first factor is structure of alkyl halides. The relative order of reactivity of various haloalkanes toward SN1 reaction is first benzylic halide, then allylic halide, then tertiary alkyl halide, then secondary alkyl halide, and least reactive is primary alkyl halide. Now what is the reason for this reactivity series? Actually we know that कि SN1 reaction के अंदर हमारा फर्स्ट स्टेप के अंदर कार्बोकैटायन फॉर्म होता है, and this reactivity series is based on the stability of carbocations. Now first of all हम लोग tertiary, secondary and primary carbocation की stability को डिस्कस करते हैं. As we already know that कि due to the inductive effect presents, tertiary carbocation is more stable, secondary carbocation is less stable than tertiary carbocation, and primary carbocation is less stable than secondary carbocation, and methyl carbocations are least stable. Now ये series हमने पढ़ा था in our 11th standard. So according to the stability of carbocation, the order of reactivity series of SN1 reaction increases. That means tertiary alkyl halide will show more reactivity towards SN1 reaction, and primary alkyl halide will show less reactivity towards SN1 reaction. Now we will compare allylic halide and benzylic halide in this series. As we know that कि allylic halide जो होते हैं they have also resonance stabilization, जिसके कारण इनके कार्बोकैटायंस की स्टेबिलिटी टर्शरी कार्बोकैटायन से ज़्यादा होगी. दैट्स वाई इनकी रिएक्टिविटी SN1 रिएक्शन के टुवर्ड्स ज़्यादा होगी कंपेयर टू टर्शरी कार्बोकैटायंस. एंड फाइनली benzylic halide also contain more resonating structure than allylic halide. That means बेंजाइलिक हैलाइड के कार्बोकैटायंस की स्टेबिलिटी हाईएस्ट होगी, सो इट विल ऑल्सो शो more reactivity towards SN1 reaction. So finally we can conclude that कि for reactivity series most reactive compound for SN1 reaction is actually benzylic halide and least reactive compound for SN1 reaction is primary alkyl halide. Second factor is influence of leaving group. As we know that कि SN1 reaction mechanism is a two-step reaction mechanism. जहां पे हमारा फर्स्ट स्टेप है वहां पे कार्बन हेलोजन बॉन्ड का हेटेरोलाइटिक फ्यूजन होता है, जिसके कारण कार्बोकैटायंस फॉर्म होते हैं. नाउ ड्यूरिंग दिस हेटेरोलाइटिक फ्यूजन हेलोजन कार्बन से डिसोसिएट हो जाता है, और जितना इजीली हेलोजन कार्बन से डिसोसिएट होगा उतना SN1 रिएक्शन की रिएक्टिविटी इंक्रीज होगी. अब ये जो बॉन्ड डिसोसिएशन है ये डिपेंड करता है साइज ऑफ हेलोजन पे. एज द साइज ऑफ हेलोजन इंक्रीजेस, बॉन्ड लेंथ इंक्रीजेस एंड बॉन्ड डिसोसिएशन एंथैल्पी decreases. So we can say that कि आयोडीन जो है एज अ हेलोजन हैज हाईएस्ट साइज, इसकी बॉन्ड लेंथ सबसे ज्यादा होगी, इसकी बॉन्ड डिसोसिएशन एंथैल्पी सबसे लेस होगी. सो आयोडीन इज अ गुड लीविंग ग्रुप. सो SN1 रिएक्शन की रिएक्टिविटी हाईएस्ट होगी फॉर कार्बन आयोडीन बॉन्ड. एंड कंपेयर करने जाएंगे तो ब्रोमीन की उससे लेस होगी, क्लोरीन की उससे लेस होगी, एंड फ्लोरीन सबसे लीस्ट रिएक्टिविटी शो करेगा टुवर्ड्स SN1 रिएक्शन, बिकॉज फ्लोरीन जो है इट इज स्मॉलेस्ट साइज हेलोजन. सो CF बॉन्ड लेंथ जो है वो लेस होगा, बॉन्ड एंथैल्पी हाई होगी, एंड फ्लोरीन विल बी अ बैड लिविंग ग्रुप. सो फ्रॉम दैट वी कैन कंक्लूड दैट कि अ गुड लिविंग ग्रुप इंक्रीजेस द रिएक्टिविटी ऑफ SN1 रिएक्शन. थर्ड फैक्टर इज solvent effect in the reaction. Now the SN1 reactions takes place much more rapidly in polar solvents than in non-polar solvents. Now what is the reason for that? Actually in SN1 reaction, in the first step, two charged products are formed. One is carbocation and second one is anionic halide. Now ये both charged products जो हैं they are more stabilized in polar solvents like water, alcohol, etc. So in the presence of polar solvents, the reactivity of SN1 reaction increases because लीविंग ग्रुप जो है वो इजिली डिसोसिएट होता है, एंड जो चार्ज प्रोडक्ट्स हैं दैट इज इंटरमीडिएट कार्बोकैटायन एंड सब्स्टिट्यूटेड न्यूक्लियोफाइल दैट इज हैलाइड आयन आर गेट स्टेबलाइज्ड इन दिस प्रोटिक पोलर सॉल्वेंट्स. सो द ऑर्डर ऑफ रिएक्टिविटी ऑफ SN1 रिएक्शन increases in the presence of polar solvents. Fourth factor is effect of attacking nucleophile. Since the nucleophile comes only after the rate determining step, it has no influence on the rate of SN1 reaction, which means यहाँ पे हमारा जो nucleophile कार्बोकैटायन पे अटैक करता है it is in the second step. But as we know that कि second step is a fast step, while step number 1 was slow step, which is rate determining step. So there is no effect of attack of nucleophile on the reactivity of SN1 reaction because this reaction is actually fast and the rate of reaction doesn't depends on the second step. So finally we can conclude that कि SN1 reaction की reactivity nucleophile के strength पे depend नहीं करती है. Characteristics of SN1 reaction. First point, SN1 reaction is a first order reaction. So according to the law of chemical kinetics, the order of reaction of SN1 is first because यहाँ पे rate of reaction depend करता है only on the concentration of reactant. Second point, rate of reaction depends on the concentration of substrate only. As we know that कि SN1 reaction 2 steps में complete होता है, जिसमें first step जो है it was slow and rate determining step, जहां पे हमारा reactant that is haloalkane dissociate होता है by heterolytic fusion. So that reaction is actually rate determining step, जहां पे हमारा rate of reaction depend करेगा only on the concentration of haloalkane which is our reactant and it is also called as substrate. Third point, rate of reaction equals to K into concentration of substrate raised to 1, where S is equal to substrate and K is the rate constant. सो अकॉर्डिंग टू द लॉ ऑफ केमिकल काइनेटिक्स वी नो दैट कि हमारा जो फर्स्ट स्टेप है जहां पे सबस्ट्रेट हेटेरोलाइटिक फ्यूजन करता है ये हमारा स्लोएस्ट स्टेप है एंड इट इज द रेट डिटरमाइनिंग स्टेप. सो फॉर राइटिंग द रेट लॉ एक्सप्रेशन द इक्वेशन विल बी rate equals to rate constant multiplied by concentration of substrate which is our haloalkane. Fourth point, SN1 reaction completes in two steps. As we can see in the mechanism of SN1 reaction, जो total reaction है ये दो steps में complete होता है. In the first step हमारा substrate heterolytic fusion करके कार्बोकैटायन इंटरमीडिएट बनाता है. Along with that it produce न्यूक्लियोफाइल जो कि हमारा हेलोजन है विच इज अवर लिविंग ग्रुप और इट इज ऑल्सो नोन एज सब्स्टिट्यूटेड न्यूक्लियोफाइल. एंड इन द सेकेंड स्टेप हमारे कार्बोकैटायन पे अनदर न्यूक्लियोफाइल अटैक करके फाइनल प्रोडक्ट बनाता है. सो फ्रॉम दैट वी कैन कंक्लूड दैट कि SN1 रिएक्शन दो स्टेप्स में कंप्लीट होता है. फिफ्थ पॉइंट, इन इंटरमीडिएट स्टेप ऑफ SN1 रिएक्शन कार्बोकैटायन इज फॉर्म. जैसा कि मैंने डिस्कस किया है कि हमारे SN1 रिएक्शन के फर्स्ट स्टेप में जब हेटेरोलाइटिक फ्यूजन होता है एट दैट टाइम हमारा कार्बन हेलोजन पोलर बॉन्ड डिसोसिएट होता है जिसके अंदर हेलोजन कार्बन के इलेक्ट्रॉन पेयर को अपनी तरफ अट्रैक्ट करके हैलाइड न्यूक्लियोफाइल बनके लीव कर देता है. एट दैट टाइम हमारे इंटरमीडिएट स्टेप में कार्बोकैटायन फॉर्म होता है. सिक्स्थ पॉइंट, हेटेरोलाइटिक फ्यूजन अकर्स ड्यूरिंग SN1 रिएक्शन. जैसा कि हमने SN1 रिएक्शन के मैकेनिज्म में देखा है कि फर्स्ट स्टेप के अंदर हमारा CX बॉन्ड पोलर होता है जिसके कारण वहां पे कार्बन हेलोजन बॉन्ड का हेटेरोलाइटिक फ्यूजन होता है जहां पे कार्बोकैटायन एंड एज वेल एज हैलाइड न्यूक्लियोफाइल प्रोड्यूस होता है. सेवेंथ पॉइंट, हाइब्रिडाइजेशन ऑफ कार्बन एटम चेंजेस टू sp2 फ्रॉम sp3 ड्यूरिंग इंटरमीडिएट स्टेट. Now, in the reaction mechanism of SN1, in the first step, जहां पे reactant that is substrate react करता है, at that time hybridization of carbon was sp3 because it has 4 single bond and it has 3-dimensional structure. लेकिन in the first step, after the heterolytic fusion, it produces carbocation, जहां पे structure trigonal planar होता है and at that time carbon forms only 3 bonds. So we can say that कि हाइब्रिडाइजेशन कार्बन का इन कार्बोकैटायन इज sp2. So hybridization of carbon was initially sp3 in haloalkane, but when it forms carbocation in the intermediate step, it changes to sp2. Eighth point, SN1 reaction requires less energy and it is obtained from the polar solvent like water, alcohol, etc. In SN1 reaction in the first step जहां पे heterolytic fusion होता है at that time it requires energy for the fusion as well as during this fusion carbocation and halide ion produce होते हैं which requires stabilization. So for that polar solvents which are protic solvents are good for the reaction. It provides energy for the dissociation of the bond and it also stabilizes the carbocation and halide ion which are produced in the first step. Ninth point, mirror images or optically active isomers are formed, that is enantiomers are formed. Now during SN1 reaction in the second step that is final step, product जो हमें मिलता है they are actually mirror images. One is the inversion product and second one is the retention product. As we know that कि अगर हमारे रिएक्टेंट के कॉन्फ़िगरेशन से प्रोडक्ट का कॉन्फ़िगरेशन ऑपोजिट होता है दैट मींस द डायरेक्शन ऑफ न्यूक्लियोफाइल अटैच्ड इनिशियली इन द हेलोअल्केन इज ऑपोजिट देन द न्यूक्लियोफाइल अटैच्ड इन द प्रोडक्ट देन इट इज इन्वर्जन प्रोडक्ट. और अगर हमारे हेलोअल्केन के अंदर जो हेलोजन न्यूक्लियोफाइल है एट द सेम पॉइंट हमारा हाइड्रोक्सिल न्यूक्लियोफाइल अटैक कर रहा है ऑन द सेम साइड देन द प्रोडक्ट इज रिटेंशन. दैट मींस देयर इज अ पॉसिबिलिटी ऑफ 2 मिरर इमेजेस in the SN1 reaction. And another factor is that अगर initially haloalkane हमने जो react किया it was optically active, that means इसके चारों valencies 4 different groups satisfy कर रहे हैं. At that time जो हमारा product बनेगा they are also mirror images but now they are optically active mirror images. Now at that time हम उन्हें ऑप्टिकली एक्टिव आइसोमर्स बुलाते हैं, विच आर ऑल्सो नोन एज एनेशोमर्स, और इस मिक्सचर को हम लोग रेजिनिक मिक्सचर बुलाते हैं। 10th point, order of reactivity of SN1 reaction. Maximum reactivity is based on the stability of carbocations formed in the first step. So in terms of stability, benzyl carbocation has highest stability because of more number of resonance structure. Then allylic carbocation has less stability than benzylic carbocation. It is also because of resonance structure. And the series for stability of carbocations are tertiary, then secondary, then primary, and last one is methyl carbocation, which is based on the inductive effect. So we can see that कि stability benzyl carbocation से लेके methyl carbocation की towards decrease हो रहा है. So we can say that reactivity also decreases. So for SN1 reaction highest reactivity होगी benzyl carbocation की, then उससे कम होगी allyl carbocation की, then उससे कम होगी tertiary carbocation की, then उससे कम होगी secondary carbocation की, then उससे कम होगी primary carbocation की, and least reactivity show करेगा methyl carbocation. So from this we can conclude that कि हेलोअल्केन के नेचर पे डिपेंड करेगा reactivity of our SN1 reaction. अगर benzyl हेलोअल्केन है then it will show highest reactivity, और normal एक alkyl halide है it will show least reactivity because of the stability of carbocation series. So students, in this video we studied the chemical properties of haloalkane. We discussed the types of chemical reaction of haloalkanes. We discussed the concept of nucleophilic substitution reaction. We also studied in detail the reaction mechanism of SN1 reaction. We also discussed the factors affecting SN1 reaction. And at last, we summarized all the characteristics of SN1 reaction. But even though if you have any doubt in this topic, you can ask me in the comment section. You can download the assignment related to today's topic from the link given in the description section. If you found this video useful, then like the video and share it with others also. So that's all for today. See you in the next video. Till then, keep learning, keep revising, and keep practicing.